Hi, everyone. This is Aaron, and I'm here today with Pastor Matt Powell. Pastor Matt, how have you grown or changed during your time in Unikoi?
I think one of the ways I've changed and I've grown during my time in Unikoi is um, just in my love for people and my care for people. Um, it's not that I never loved them or never cared about them, then I wouldn't have been in ministry to begin with. But I think there's something about youth ministry that really teaches you to love people well. Not everyone in youth ministry is the kind of person who will open up immediately, and not everyone in youth ministry is the kind of person who can really understand even what you're going through and to support what you're going through. People in youth ministry tend to mature a lot slower, and I think that's just the stage of life that they're in. And because of that, there's also a lack of emotional connection at times. And so to love them unconditionally, nonetheless, that is something that I think God has really grown me the most in terms of my time in Unikoi. If you can love just students who are in youth ministry or even children's ministry, where it seems like your ministry bears no fruit whatsoever, you can love anybody really. And also, I think one of the things that I've grown or changed personally during my time in Unikoi is learning to trust in God and to make His glory about everything. Again, a lot of times within youth ministry, you don't really get to see the fruit of your labor. In fact, most students, they don't really start to change and apply what they've learned until they're in college. And at that point, when they're in college, the college ministry sort of gets the credit for that. But one of the things I've grown in terms of my time in Unikoi is just learning to trust in God's timing and to treasure Paul's words in 1 Corinthians chapter 3. In which says, it's Apollos who watered and whatnot. Some people water, some causes reaps, but it's ultimately God who causes the growth. And so to find my identity not in the fruit of my labor, but to find my identity in the fact that God will continue to grow His church in Christ alone. So that's one thing I've learned and have grown personally during my time in Unikoi.
Thanks, Pastor Matt, and thank you, everyone, for listening. See you soon.